Hello. Today I want to talk to you about the reasons why the intimacy and the passion decrease after the children are born. Many of you might say, oh, but that's natural. This is because we don't have time. Or, oh, but my attention is not on the relationship anymore, and this is why we don't have that much passion or intimacy with each other. While all this might be true, this is not the main reason why the relationship or most of the relationships suffer lack of intimacy and passion after the kids are born. The real reason is a little bit kind of invisible, it's underlying. And it is because of what we have seen as children in the relationship of our parents. If you think about the home where you grew up in, how was the passion between your parents shown or expressed or manifested? If you grew up in a family like mine and like most people's families, my parents were not on top of each other, constantly kissing each other or staying playful with each other. No, what I've seen as a child was busy parents. They were a little bit, irritable, they were impatient. Even though they loved each other, I never saw my father kissing my mother passionately. When he kisses her, it's on the cheek or quickly on the mouth. And somehow, on some subconscious level, this for me stayed as this is how it's supposed to be. And I know that they love each other and they respect each other. And till today, 40 years after they've been married, they're still together and they're happy together. I like to think that. Still, I've never seen in their relationship how passion is and how passion is maintained even though they are kids. So most of us, we haven't seen this from our parents. We also haven't been taught how to keep the fire burning. And even if there is spark between the two partners in the relationship, it is not really visible to the kids. So, this is the reason why many people think that this is supposed to be. This is how relationships are. So, the wild times are over the moment you get kids. Well, that's not necessarily the truth. And it doesn't need to be this way. And because in my relationship, this is not the case. And in the relationship of the women I'm working with, I see how this is transforming and how from a relationship that looks stale and boring, suddenly there is fire and spark again and intimacy and connection and passion between the two partners. I can tell you that it is really possible to bring this back in your relationship. What I'm trying to do myself is to show it also to our kids. We have a son and a daughter, and I make sure that when Ruhir and we meet at the end of the workday or when we are just together on Sunday morning, that we exchange a good kiss, or that playfully I will just slap him on the butt, or that we will gaze at each other's eyes, and that when we walk outside, we are holding hands or we are walking, hugging each other. So I like to show it, I like to demonstrate it, not for the world outside, but for my kids, for our family, because we are the foundation of this family. And I want to give a good example to my kids that, you know what, even after the kids are there, and even if the mass opinion is that the passion is gone, this doesn't need to be the case. And you can enjoy deep connection and fulfillment and happiness and passion in your relationship. So, my invitation for you is think about the family where you grew up in and think about what you have seen and what you have learned about love and about passion and about connecting with each other. How do we relate to each other? And then compare it with what you're experiencing now in your relationship. Are there similarities? This is a good inquiry exercise, like a way to really see where your relationship is, also looking backwards. And you can also set a goal for how your relationship could be, or how you would like it to be, or what would make you happy and fulfilled in this relationship, how this looks like. So look back, see where you are now, and then set some goals for the future. And if you want to check the status of your relationship and how healthy it is and the passion levels between you and your partner after the kids have been born, check the quiz down below this video. Thank you for your time.